Welcome in YouTube. How are you guys doing today? If you are watching this video, you are watching ROM episode 6 for this season, for Rams season. I'm pretty sure it might be 5. I don't remember. Put it up right here, or you'll figure it out later. But in last episode, we got a huge win. We know that one win or one loss, and our season's over. We're done. We're out of here. We're going to Cancun with ourselves, with our team, and we're done. But we're not doing that. We're trying to go back to back for Super Bowls, and it's all going to start with one player. Our player that has been our MVP is Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson is the front runner for our MVP. He has been so amazing for us. He went 7 for 213 yards with a couple of touchdowns, right? Jared Goff had a great game. Honestly, I didn't really have any bad things to say about him, but we got a huge pack last week to give us a bunch of players, right? And so we'll see what we can get this week. But this is the offense, right? This is our starting defense. We saw Cam Newton get activated last game with Avalanche unstoppable, which means once he's activated, he can't get unactivated, which is what Aaron Donald has down here. The difference is that he has to get 6 tackles and not 2 hit sticks. So there's a little bit of a difference. But with that, we also see that Greg Olsen got upgraded twice. Once because we completed the challenge wheel, which was score in less than 5 plays in each drive, which we somehow was able to complete. And then he also got his own goal of getting 3+ touchdowns. He had 3 receptions for 16 yards for 3 touchdowns, which got him another upgrade. So he's an 81 overall. But with that, let's hop into the random numbers. So hey Google, pick a number 1 through 69. If you guys are wondering, there's no playoff players in this. They're coming out tonight, as I recorded a couple of these players. Most feared jackpot is what we are going to get for number 63. So most feared jackpot, we can get any most feared player, which I actually think but I think we'll look at Daniel Jones for this. If he's not good, we'll just get our cornerback. I don't really think I'm probably going to do much with this quarterback. We'll go 83 Jared Goff. I mean, 83 speed. He's a lot faster, a lot better throw power, a lot better throw accuracy. Short throw accuracy, mid's a lot better. I'm kind of thinking maybe we do promote him. I think maybe this is going to be our best bet. I think most feared jackpot, we are going to have 2 most feared quarterbacks. We had Lamar last season, and now we're going to get Daniel Jones. So it's Danny Dimes' season. With that though, let's see. I guess it might just depend on what he gets for abilities. If he doesn't get anything good, he gets Dashing Deadeye for 2, which is what I want. He actually gets QB Playmaker, Roaming Deadeye, Balance Beam, and Tank. And this he'll get High Point Deadeye, Inside Deadeye. So yeah, I actually really like him. And then Gutsy Scrambler, Evasive, Fast Break, and Dashing Deadeye for 1 AP. But I mean, if you guys know me, I like giving him Gambit because that's just, I feel like, the best one. Actually, Bazooka could be good. 1 in Sim and 2 in Comp. So I have to get 2 of these now. I think that's going to be... I think we're going to try Bazooka on him. We'll get Dashing Deadeye as well. And then Long Range Deadeye is nice, but I really just don't know if I want that. Inside Deadeye is very, very good, but I think we'll go with maybe Gift Wrapped. Or I think for right now we're going to try this and we'll see how he plays. So we're going to run these 3 because we might switch that. Okay, I thought, for some reason I thought he played for them, but so that is all we want from him. So we've got a lot of ability points that we could still spend on offense right now. So we could get that, but I think we just got our season guy in Daniel Jones. So let's go again. So hey Google, pick a number 1 through 69. $51. 50 coins, 1 player. Show you guys this. So 50 coins, 1 player. Hold on. I clicked on that. So it's right in the middle there. 50 coins, 1 player. I don't really know. I guess maybe a safety here. Safety, 89 overall. had snagged him and put him in the lineup. And I was just talking about in last episode how I think I want a safety because I think that this guy is going to be such a big player for us. So we're going to get him. We'll look if he gets any good abilities. I don't think he will. He gets pick artist for 0 AP. Nothing in there. Medium route KO is not bad, but just not for how much he has. So pick artist is the only thing he gets, but don't really think I'm going to turn off anyone. So Deshaun Elliott is our second guy that we were going to get. So 89 Deshaun Elliott from our locker, but we saw he was 22K to buy. So this is the team. We got new Danny Dimes and we got Deshaun Elliott. So we got two nice upgrades here. Let's have our challenge get spun. So hey Google, pick a number 1 through 62. And let's see here. Hopefully it's not 40. Trick plays for only 2 drives. Now, technically, if I don't have any trick plays, that's not a problem. What I'll do is I'll do like reverses. So here I'll show you. 40 is trick plays for only 2 drives. So you only have to do it, but that's the only play you can run. So for 2 straight drives, the whole drive you have to run a trick play. So that could be an end around, wildcat if I have it. But if we don't have anything really that elaborate, I think I'll allow. But you can do it at any time. So if you got a pick 6 and you got it on the 1 yard line and you took it out there, you can get that. So there is that. So we'll see here, but coming into game 3 here, we know that we gotta win this. We cannot lose. We have to win. It's a win out. Otherwise, you're done. So we'll see. Can we win another game? So this is what this team's looking like. I don't like Espinoza coming in early. Oliver Dunn just got mossed by number 85. Is that TJ Hawkinson? No, it's George Kittle. George Kittle's deciding that he wants to turn into prime Randy Moss. That's alright, though. They got Derrick Henry running back. That's kind of scary. Charles Woodson's going to go low. I know that for Derrick Henry, he is such a big player that I need to go low on him on every play. Because otherwise I am not going to tackle him. Shit. Could not bring him down. Sometimes when they have slower players, it actually throws me for more of a loop. Because I'm not used to them being that slow. You know what I mean? Deshaun Elliott back deep. Which is nice. Come on, I'll snap the damn ball. Oh my god, I miss another hit stick with them. Come on now, I gotta focus. Gotta get a hit stick here with Cam. I want to get him activated early. Okay, he is still on the play, but we're just rocking a second safety. That's incomplete, so 3rd and 2 there. There we go. This is exactly what I want. 76. And he can't bring him down, but Cam Newton can. Nico Collins. He's been a player that I've seen on a lot of these teams. And he's honestly been kind of good for him, too. Alpha, sit out. Come on, break that tackle. I was hoping that he was going to break that because I was actually ready for it. So here we go. We're going to flip that so we can have the better edge rusher drop back. Josh Metellus forces a fumble, but honestly, the goal that's playing above their overall, in my opinion, is defensive Josh Metellus. He has been so good for... Oh, I did not want to be on this guy. Barno is so quick, though. He's going to make that tackle. So here we go. Now, like I said... Ooh, Deshaun Elliott is a new player, so we can get him as the guy to block the kicks now, because he's better overall, so maybe more of a chance as they will nail that kick. Nice big stretch there. Okay, so Tavon Austin should be back deep to return there. He's been very, very good for us on the return game. He's got a return touchdown already, and I can't quite get outside. So first look at the new Danny Dimes. So do we have like Wildcat or anything? We don't. I mean, I really, at this point, I feel like speed option and read options and stuff are probably going to be like the trick plays that we have, because otherwise we don't really have any. And so I feel like that's just the only way to do it. Okay, so Tavon ain't going to go very far there. So we'll just do this. I mean, I think that at this point you literally have to just do that. Devin Neal actually gets the ball, and he actually gets quite a lot. So I feel like, you know, at an extent, you kind of have, like, you just do it or you don't. Ooh, Danny Dimes, low-key kind of quick. Low-key, he's kind of quick. All the way out to the 43-yard line. He's going to pick up 40, or 25, I mean. So I guess we'll just do like RPOs and stuff, because otherwise we don't really have any challenge that we can complete. So we have to do this for 2 straight, or not 2 straight, but we have to do it for 2 drives. Whether we do it for this drive and then another one, doesn't matter when, but you just have to do 2 of them. So, I mean, they aren't trick plays, but they're the closest thing you're going to get. Because we don't actually have any trick plays on this playbook. Unfortunately, which I could have maybe respun, but I didn't, so this is what we are faced with. And also the other thing is with it, you don't have to score, you don't have to do anything, you should do it for 2 drives. So if you punt it on the 4th down, that's the drive complete if you did it for all of them. If you don't, then, you know, you're sitting at a different position. But as long as you do it, you know. Okay, 1-on-1, and doesn't matter because that guy gets around. I really want to try this play. I do. And nice play there. They'll call a timeout. If I can kick this, which for some reason I just don't think I can. You know, I'm not even going to lie. For some reason, I just don't think I can make that kick. So, I don't think I'm going to try. And Calvin Johnson continues to be our go-to GOAT player in this season. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'll be able to have someone that can win MVP over him besides maybe Tavon, because Tavon has been just as good, if not better, as he is in there for a touchdown. I think that's 6 rushing, 7 total. So if he has 7 touchdowns total, he is over halfway to the touchdown total. Now, like I've said before, time and time again, if you get this player, or my mistake, if you have a player like Cam Newton, right now he's on your team, right? You can always upgrade him. Like if there's a 95 player that I want to get to go there, I can always do that because he's locked in. So the same thing as with Tavon, if I kept him for next season, if there was a better player out there that I could go get, like a 90 overall running back that I want to start over him, I can do that, and there's no harm to it. You know, he still stays on the team. It's just a matter of, if you don't upgrade your upgrade player all the way, I'm going to lose Cam Newton. So that's why completing your upgrade player is so important, because Cam Newton actually does not get a hit stick there for it. Oh, shit. That was so close to actually making that tackle, as Aaron Donald are 2 good edge rushers. Good thing is I like that because both the star edge rushers I have are right next to each other. Oh my god, Robert, is that Robert Spillane? Not really sure. I thought that was, but maybe not. And that's a nice tackle there. I mean, gap. Gotta get that gap. Get the gap, get the gap, get the gap. You got 10 toes on me, you got 10 toes on me. Get the gap, get the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I was going to get a pick there from Mr. Charles Woodson, who honestly hasn't done anything for us this year, but apparently we are not going to. Muhammad, can we make a play here, dude? Make a big-time play for a big-time player. No, but Barno can. I mean, I'm telling you, this Barno, he is so, it's really just speed. And that's by that Javon Kerr Season 5 Season Pass player with 92 speed, 96 excel. I want him so bad on this team. I want to be able to play with him because I think he's going to be literally like the best pass rusher because of how fast he is right now. I don't know if there's a faster player, but honestly, to an extent, I don't really care. We're going to let this clock run out. Yeah, I mean, at this point, well, technically speaking, if I could somehow sack them really quick, I could maybe stop them here. So let's see here. That's the thing over. Okay, so it falls incomplete. Thankfully, the worst thing would have been a touchdown there, obviously. They don't get a touchdown. They'll kick it off to me. We can go up big here again. Danny Dimes has been great for us. The other thing is to keep in mind, guys, as we know, 2 drives of trick plays. We completed one last drive, so we only need one more. One more for full drive, challenge complete, automatic upgrade for Greg Olsen, right? And then we can try to focus on getting Greg Olsen upgraded in a different way. But the good thing is that you can run these, and you can still run and chew this clock down like we want to, because we don't want them to get this ball. Danny Dimes actually low-key is pretty quick. Alright, here we go. Greg Olsen actually could be open here, possibly. Yeah, he is kind of open. Terrence Marshall was running like a little out route and was kind of right there. But we see Calvin Johnson here. We're either going to throw it to him or we're going to run it. We're going to throw it to him. Let's see. Calvin all the way up to the 49. Honestly, the best way to do this that I'm kind of realizing is to throw the ball or give the ball to Calvin. But give it to him on these screen passes because it's so easy to get him activated, right? With it, because, like I said, he just has to catch it. And if you throw that ball to him, I feel like you're throwing it to a player that you know is open. So, there's that. Now, we got to remember, we just have to do this for this final drive right here. And then we will actually be able to play normal offense. And I know we're kind of cheesing it because it's like that. And we're running only RPOs, but, you know, Greg Olsen hangs onto that ball, and he actually picks up a first, so nice job having some strong hands there. Austin here. But I think ooh, no, we will throw that. Is Calvin Austin... Is Calvin Austin the son of Tavon Austin? That's the question I have. Is he actually the son? His first down Silly's way worse than mine as I'm swinging a baseball bat for a first down. Now, the other thing is that we got to keep in mind, the more points we score and the better we play, the more, I think it's called BPS we get, which is important because if we can get more of that, then we can actually get into a higher tier, and at the end of the day, that's what we need. So, there is that. Now, I think this should be Calvin, right? It is. So, right now, it's looking like I'm throwing it to him. Yeah, I am. Calvin is not going to get stopped. So, challenge complete. Calvin Johnson gets the touchdown as well. But not only that, we complete the challenge wheel. And now we can actually... Oh, what the fuck? Did you guys see that? That thing was so high and he could not get the ball down. I'm not going to lie. I've seen that they actually, like, do that. But it's so weird that that is a thing. Because, I mean, it is real, but it's so weird. Jury duty. Jury duty's returning. He was a player that was on our team, but he never won an award, so we couldn't have picked him up. But here we go. Where's Cam? Oh, Cam's over there. Give me Cam. I don't want to be on no other guy. Hit stick. Oh my god, dude. Why is 76 low-key agile? But, it's alright. Oh my god. Fuck me. We actually touch a player. And we get fucked for it. We didn't jump. This game is just ass cheeks. What is Cam Newton talking about? Why is it, like, all holy? Oh, you actually can do player lock on here. For some reason, I didn't think you could. Oh shit, I was right there for it, and he doesn't even actually give him the break up for it, so that's even crazier. Okay, well, let's try for something here to run. Nice hit from Cam Newton. That's a nice hit. That's one hit stick. We got to get one more for him to be activated. Let's try for it. Charles, come on, Charles. George Kittle has mossed us a couple of times now. That is insane to me if he gets mossed again. That is unacceptable to get mossed like that. But technically speaking, this game is not over. They score a touchdown here. They could get the ball back, maybe not with a lot of time. But at the same time, we know that we need to score because we are not locked in at any point to a good, boost of points for winning this. Robert Spillane is going to hit Isaiah Likely out at the 3, but they get the first. A little unfortunate, but it'll be okay. Really, the best thing for us would be a little flat route from Ingold, and we light him up with the head stick and force a fumble and get him activated into Avalanche. Okay, well, that should be him activated. Right? No, apparently not. Apparently that's not him activated somehow. Okay, and he drops that, so that's nice. I mean, if we could somehow pull out a stop out of our ass, that would be huge for us. And that's pressure from Barno. Of course, it's Barno. Who else? Who else is going to get pressure for us? And that's incomplete. They don't get anything. Okay, so we can actually run a real offense. And it's funny now because now that's over. Now there's no point. Oh shit. I'm actually okay, we gotta play a little smarter. I can't believe I just threw that. What the I mean, that's a nice play, but we're not trying to do that. As that's a and they are gonna call timeouts, okay, so we do need to try to get a first here. They are going to call a timeout. So we need first as Danny Dimes can't quite get it. We are going to go for this because I'm not a bitch. And I'm not going to not give up. I'm not going to give up. Calvin Johnson's my opinion who we're going to. And who else would it be other than Calvin? 6 receptions, 51 yards. Give me that fucking pass. So the game is over. We do win this game, so that is all that really matters at the end of the day because we needed a win here. We did, but the other thing is if we could score a touchdown somehow before this ends, that would be the best because really we need a touchdown here to give us a little bit more of those points so that we can get into the highest tier because the highest tier at the end of the day is going... I thought I had Dash and Deadeye there, but if we get to the highest tier... Here's why it's so important. If we can get on that highest tier, we can use those 2 packs that we get on our new team, right? To start them. So, there is that. Now, again, call that. I'm going to run somewhat of the same play. They actually had someone get their hands up. Okay, final play of the game. Okay, here we go. Can we get a W? Play action. Oh, I'm not going to quite be able to get it, but it's alright. 10 catches for 105 yards for Calvin Johnson. Big game from him, like usual, producing big numbers. So Calvin Johnson gonna get a big game. Now, I'm hoping that those stats are actually right. Right? I'm hoping that that was actually right for him. And I would think it is. But we'll see. So we win the game. We complete our challenge reel. So no matter what, we're getting an upgrade for us. And his debut, 13 for 15, 141 touchdown. 56 yards are going to go. 11 for 56. 11 for 56 for 1 T, D, and then receiving wise, we're going to see he had nothing, but we see Calvin Johnson, Denver 105. My God, defensively, Aaron Donald had 1 tackle. So, he honestly, I don't think Aaron Donald. I think defensive ones are going to be so hard unless we actually get a legit GOAT. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to give him that. As we see, we are going to get 11,700, so we are close, but no cigar to getting that. We get a weekly token, and then I can't see what else we got. We got 1,000 MUT coins, so that is cool. We have 7 games to go. We have we're 3-2, so we finally have a winning record at least after winning back-to-back games. But the big thing is technically we could add a player, but we want to make sure that we can get Greg Olsen up because Greg Olsen has honestly really not done that much for us this season because we haven't had him at a high overall. He's only an 82 now. He's got 80 speed, 82 excel, so he's getting up there, but right, we have to get it here to finally get his first ability upgrade spot. So with that, we see an upgrade. We see all our players locked in. We see Daniel Jones is going to stay with us, and we see Deshaun Elliott will stay with us. So those are 2 big players, right? And with that, we're going to end this. So after this game, right, episode 5, right, I hope you guys enjoyed. We are still going strong in Rams season. We have 2 losses, so any loss and the season's over. But we're not planning on losing. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys staying and watching this whole video. If you did, comment anything that I can do better, anything, I'll make sure you guys just like and sub. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.